Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to my sketchbook. Welcome back to Inktober. I'm going to start this early because I don't think I'm going to need the full 10 minutes for this. This one's going to be pretty easy. The prompt for today is Pierce. A special hello to the otters of Seaside Park. Hope everyone has a great week. Let's get out the pen and let's get to work. Now, the concept of what Pierce is, I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit, has to do with kind of like poking a hole in something. So I guess I could just say, hey, you know what? I mean, it's kind of cheap to do this, but Madame Claivoya and Princess Peach both have their ears pierced. Well, I'm not going to do that. Actually, let's write the word here first. Just so that I have enough room, I should dip the pen, make sure there's ink on that. And let's put in this word. Okay, lots of room. So the concept that I'm going with here is to draw a heart. It doesn't have to be very fancy, of course. And we'll have the arrow. So this would be Cupid's arrow going through the heart here. We'll put some feathers on this. You know what? I think, yes. Just a little bit more there. So we have some arrow, feather kind of stuff going on there, which helps the arrow fly from Cupid. And then this, of course, is what happens when you fall in love, possibly. Cupid's arrow gets you. I don't know if this is a fortune being told, a future being told. I'm under the impression, though, that Princess Peach and Mario may not be romantically linked to each other. I know that probably sounds outrageous to say that, but yes, they seem to be just pretty good friends, even though Mario has been known to, go looking for Princess Peach. Yeah, they may not be romantically involved. She is busy running a kingdom after all. So yes, I don't know. The movie sort of hints towards that being the case as well, that they're really just good friends. So there's that, I guess. I'm just taking a moment here to kind of fill in some of the other stuff from the other day's prompt, since I have 6 minutes left here, and it was that simple to draw an arrow piercing that heart. I don't really have to suffer too badly. But that is the concept, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I probably could end that if I really wanted to, but as I said, I'm taking the opportunity to revisit some of these things. It's only 10 minutes a day. And that's not so bad. That's kind of the point of Inktober. It is a great way to develop a habit. So I do this in the morning, and for me, that suits me to do it that way. Now let's see. I could probably Get out this pen here. And because this crystal ball is sort of see-through, I can kind of hint towards what's on the other side. Because you can kind of see through it. I mean, it is murky, the crystal ball. But we are going to kind of see through it just a little bit. That way I can kind of finish off, although the reflections and the distortions and all that kind of stuff that happen inside of a glass container, it really does distort the image. So if you look at a straw, for example, inside of your glass, the image sometimes will be magnified. That does happen inside of glass, especially with fluids. So yes, well, I have 3.5 minutes left. Let's see if there's any other things that I can kind of fix. It's kind of the neat thing about the effort that you can put into something too, is that you can see a rough drawing, you can see that it has potential, and that you know that with a little bit more time you could make improvements on it. So you don't have to feel bad about sketches. They're meant to be kind of rough. At least I think so. That's definitely how I treat my sketchbook anyway. But I am capable of higher detail. Not that that matters too much. All right, now let's see. We're at 2 minutes left. What else can I do here? I can probably just make a little bit of stuff going on with the possibility of how the arms might be inside. Of course, they would be kind of distorted too. That's okay. It's kind of a funny glow that I wanted to accomplish. So the other side of the hands here, so the inside next to the ball would be lit up and the outside not so much. We're about to enter our final minute. Okay. Well, I think it's going to be a pretty decent week. And we'll see. Okay. We're just about the final 10 seconds. So a little bit on the back of that thumb there. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful week. Come back tomorrow. We'll do another 10 minutes of Inktober. All the best. All right. Ciao for now.